Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. Welcome back for some more Dominion 6. I believe this is now the... Oh, boy. The 77th video that I've recorded for this game in the last month. Yep, that's a lot. That's certainly a lot. It's over like 2 videos a day on average. I really liked... Okay, anyways. Last time, we ended up with EA Yomi. A nation, a vanilla nation, which proved to be the most OP and brain-dead and easy nation that we have played to date, as far as vanilla nations are concerned. With their Dai Onis, which basically were unstoppable super combatants against the brain-dead AI. Now, that is not to say that someone that just picks up Dominion 6 and they ask, oh, so many nations, what should I play? And so you just say, oh, EA Yomi, brain-dead, easy, you can win on impossible AI, blah, blah. Like, no, that person will not do well with EA Yomi. Like, sure, they might see the Dai Oni, and it is the coolest fucking looking unit, and they might think, like, oh, I gotta get some of these. But they're not gonna know to get the right buffs, cast the right buffs. They're probably not going to, send them into the right situations at the right times. The odds of them actually ending up getting Soul Vortex and using that is going to be really slim, and it's probably not going to work well for them. But, we have played enough now that I recognize all the potential of those things, especially against the AI. So, yeah, it was very easy. But we're going to move on to something that probably is not going to be so easy. We're going to roll a random number on my list between 1 and 223 vanilla and modded nations, and we will see what we get. The result, 136. That is modded. That is Norsca for the Warhammer mod. All right, back to Warhammer. So we are going to disable basically everything that isn't Warhammer. I'm debating between doing pure Warhammer. Yeah, let's do pure Warhammer. No vanilla factions at all. We won't need any of that. We will do disable vanilla MA. We will put on AI Pretenders, starting forces boost. Current version. Yep. National pop type. Strigos. No. Nope. Nope. Yeah, we'll leave that on. I don't know if that works or not, but we'll leave it on. Right. So that should be it. Just to make sure. Enable these last. Blah, blah, blah. That should all be correct. All right. We will create a new world. What did we do? We did vanilla last time, so let's do... Yeah, Dawn of Dominions. I really love that map. I really like that one. So we'll do Dawn of Dominions. This is going to be Mangg's LP's 4T. Middle age. We will do... Yeah, we'll do 8. I think that's usually the correct number. Let me double check. Well, the original post here says it's for 12 nations. Okay, so there's two versions of Dawn of Dominions, as you may have noticed. There's one, the AGP, for the person who ported it from Dominions 5. And that is for specifically early age only, with 12 scripted nations and 12 thrones that have all been placed. So it's very, very specific conditions, right? And then someone else came along, because they didn't want to do all that. And then there's BRV. And so this is now playable in any age and usable with any nations. But the original map was intended for 12, despite having only 132 land provinces, which means each nation is entitled to like 11 provinces. That's smaller than medium map. I mean, that's crazy. You know, we usually like around 17 provinces per nation. So if I just do 132, there's 15 sea spots, so you could have one. We could do one water nation, sure. So let's say 132 divided by 17 is 7.7 nations. So let's do 7 with 1 water. That should be pretty flexible. 3, 6, 7, 8. We will do land. We'll do water. We are going to play Norsca, Warriors of Chaos Undivided. And I think we are good to go. Alright, so Norsca. Chaos Undivided is, you know, there's the 4 different Chaos factions, you know, the main ones: Nurgle, Slanesh, Khorne, Tzeentch. Chaos Undivided basically worships all of Chaos. They don't worship any one of the deities. They worship Chaos. Undivided, as it is, rather than the divisions that have sprung up out of Chaos. Right, so hardened humans with partial cold resistance and beasts of Chaos. They prefer cold +2. It's good, it's good. Strong infantry with few ranged weapons. Some troops and commanders can earn promotions. We love the promotion mechanic. Always very fun. Magic, water, nature, death, air, blood, and fire. That's quite a mix, despite only having a few commanders. Average priests, and we can perform blood sacrifice. Our coastal sites generate gold and slaves. Taking a second capital unlocks a new sacred troop. So if we actually take over someone's capital, we can do that. We have turmoil limit +4. Not surprising. What that really means is that we just cannot have any amount of order at all ever, and we will be pretty heavy into turmoil. Which usually means that we won't have many recruitment points. We'll have unrest a lot, and it's going to be difficult to deal with the unrest. And it's going to hurt our income pretty significantly. What we probably get out of that, I assume, is going to be chaos power, which, you know, not surprising, which is also what we had with Ieyomi. You know, they had a lot of chaos power on a lot of their dudes. So we want to fight in turmoil as much as possible because of stuff like that. But yeah, income might be hard, so growth could be very important, especially with blood slaves being taken. All that sort of stuff. It's going to be interesting. All right, we got Norscan scouts. Basic scout, stealthy 50, yep, and sailing. We are sailors. Norscan chieftain, sailing, swimming, nice. Tax collector, beastmaster +2, ambidextrous 2, unsurroundable 1, and promotion. It'll become a jarl, a wolf struck, a bear struck, or a raven struck. Again, the Warhammer sprites are like almost unequaled. So good. 17 protection, 14 defense. Very heavily armored. 70 leadership, 1 silver star. The Norscan Shaman. Hoo, I already see what I like. Water 1, Nature 1 means Moss Body Spam. And they also can get Fire, Air, Earth, or Death. They're also Priest level 1s. Swimming, Sailing. Inept Researcher 2. Mage has the authority to command transport by the fleet and so has full sailing, though with a lower size limit than some military leaders. Norscan Volva. Air 1, Nature 1, Blood 1, Priest 2, and then another Air, Death, or Blood. Okay. So, Research 12, Inept Researcher 1. They're Invulnerable 10. Cold Resistance, Swimming, Sailing, Fortune Teller 10, Adept Sacrificer. So if you're doing Blood Sacrifice, you know, they're going to get an extra temple check out of it. Yeah, I mean, if we want to do more blood stuff, these are the guys. No doubt about it. Especially if they get blood too. Norscan Jarl. So we can get these guys. It requires Dominion 5+ to recruit. But we can also have our chieftains get promoted into here. 100 leadership, single gold star. Sacreds. Sailing, Tax Collector, Beastmaster +2, Ambidextrous, Unsurroundable 2. And can promote again to a King, a Wolfstruck, Bearstruck, or Ravenstruck. 22 protection on these guys. 32 hit points. Size 4, 14 MR, 16 morale. Not bad. Not bad. And then the Norscan Great Shaman. This is cap only. Water 2, Nature 2, Holy 2. And then 2 each. Fire, Air, Earth, Death. This is a big boy mage for us. They're Sacred, of course. Swimming, Sailing, Supply bonus, Inept Researcher 2, Ambidextrous 2. Yeah, I mean, depending on the paths you get, you could make a thug out of these guys. I mean, honestly, like, if you take any of them that get 2 death, as slim as that's going to be, it's going to be like, what? What is that? That's a pretty small percentage. But if you get any with 2 death, and you throw the fucking death staff on them, they'll have death 3. They can have Moss Body, Invulnerability, Soul Vortex. I mean, that's boom. That's a fucking thug right there. Or they don't even need the staff. Or if they only get 1 death and a staff, and then they have like a temp gem generator. Problem solved as well. But yeah, okay. Units. We get the Norscan Warhound. 15 per turn. They're animals, of course. 13 hit points, 8 protection, 11 defense. Blah, blah, blah. They have a 16 slashing damage bite. You know, I don't tend to use animals that much. We do get nature magic. So there is some buffs available to them. And, you know, there's Moss Body, but Moss Body is really meant for bigger stuff. Ideally. You know, sort of towards the other end of the scale here. Norscan Thrall, which can be recruited outside forts as well. Very average stats, slightly above average hit points, morale, attack, strength, defense. Pretty average and solid. They get length 3 spears, 14 piercing. They do get bucklers, although parry 2 is very bad. That's, you know, it's hard to find a shield worse than that. They have cold resistance, snow move, wasteland survival, ambidextrous 2, and they can promote into a bondsman, an axe and shield infantry roughly equivalent to a warrior. Okay, we'll get to the warrior in a second. But yeah, I mean, it's not a great troop or anything. It's very average. but the promotions are always fun. Hunters. Pretty similar in most respects. Slightly higher strength, I think, than morale. Yep. Very similar otherwise. But they get a spear, 15 pierce, and a harpoon bundle. 9 attack, 15 pierce, range 12. And gets a net effect, ammunition 2. The only problem is they don't get to promote, unfortunately. But that is quite strong. Quite strong. I might get those guys just for that. Norscan warriors. So above average hit points, protection, morale, strength, attack, defense. 13 protection and 13 defense is pretty somewhat respectable. They can promote into a Huskarl with better equipment. They have 20 slashing damage axes and heavy shields, parry 5. Ooh, that is very strong. Very strong. Right now, I would say a front line consisting of hunters, slightly ahead of, or slightly in step with the warriors. Hunters throw their bundles, net a bunch of shit. The warriors come in and fucking clean up. That's what I'm thinking right now, but we'll keep looking. Reavers, which can also be recruited in all coastal provinces. 13 hit points, 13 protection. Pretty average for the most part other way, but they do get 13 attack on their length 2 battle axes, 24 slashing. And they can promote into either a Chosen, a Bearstruck, Wolfstruck, or Ravenstruck. Well, for flankers, yeah, that is quite a lot of pain. With 11 combat speed, it's not bad. Berserkers, though. There you go. Now you're talking. 14 hit points, 13 protection, 12 MR, 13 morale, 7 defense, 11 combat speed. They get 2 21 slashing damage axes, and Berserker plus 3, which means these numbers will hit 16 protection, 4 defense, 14 attack, and 24 damage. And they have ambidextrous 2. No shields, but man, oh man, that's going to shred hard. Alright, so I'm seeing the 3 units I'm kind of interested in. We do get a light cavalry. Norscan riders. 17 defense is pretty respectable for a light cav. 15 piercing lances with a charge bonus. But, you know, the horses are kind of fragile. 20 hit points. Alright. I don't know. I don't usually go for light cav ever. But, could. Norscan ogres. Limited to 5 per turn. 30 hit points. 17 protection. 12 MR. 13 morale. Only 8 defense. But they swing the big ogre choppa. Length 2. 11 attack. 29 slashing. And the ogre smash attack. 15 bludgeoning. With a charge bonus. No shields. But 30 hit points. 17 protection. Will give them a good amount of longevity. Not bad. I mean, I could see sprinkling some in for sure. I wish they were the same speed as the Berserkers, so I could just lump them all together. But by and large, I think I'd stick with the Berserkers. I think your killing potential on most troops is going to be similar. But yeah, it's just like, yeah, this is very high. Very, very high. We're just not... In general, we just don't need that much killing power. But, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind, I guess, throwing in a few. Chaos Trolls. Limited to 3 per turn. 37 hit points. With regen 15%. 10 protection. 6 defense. 13 MR. 16 combat speed. Jesus. Susceptible to fire, cold resistance, susceptible to acid, recuperation, undisciplined, dark vision 50, ambidextrous 4. They get a troll vomit attack, which can only be used... Oh no, it's armor piercing AoE 1. Can't be repelled, and there's a chance in melee for him to use this. Otherwise, 26 slashing damage axes and a 20 slashing damage bite. Not amazing attack numbers. But we do get access to some fire, maybe, to buff that. But yeah, okay. Yeah, not bad. I think, again, it would be tricky to kill him, especially, like, honestly, just have one of those mages. Just have 5 Chaos Trolls in the army, and have the mage sit on him, Moss Body, just cast it twice. I mean, he'll probably only hit 4 of them, because they're size 5, but yeah. These guys wading into the enemy army with Moss Body on will last for quite a while. Mammoth Rider. Can't even see the whole damn thing. We get one of these per month if we want. 205 gold, 71 resources. So the rider himself has 17 protection, 17 defense, 20 hit points. That's phenomenal. All around phenomenal. Unsurroundable 2. He's got an axe he can slash around with, 21 slashing damage. Skilled Rider 2. Increases morale and defense of the Mammoth. Then there's 3 crew members, all with harpoon bundles for net attacks. And the War Mammoth itself, size 10, protection 17, 16 morale, fear 5 aura, trample, affliction resistance, and 228 pierce damage tusks. Yeah, and again, fucking Moss Body. It's going to be hard to resist this thing. I think we're going to have to get some of these. Norscan Chosen. So we can get these promoted from the Reavers? Yeah, specifically from Reavers. They can become a Chosen, or we can just recruit them. They are our Sacreds. 60 gold, 34 resource Sacreds. 22 protection is very good. 12 MR, 15 morale, 9 defense. Cold resistant. Ambidextrous 2. They get a 25 slashing damage battle axe, attack 14. And, yeah. Pretty good. Dragon Ogres. Also sacred. Limited to 2 per month. 160 gold, 51 resources. Not cheap. 55 hit points, 20 protection, 13 MR, 15 morale, 10 defense. Shock resistant 20. Dark vision 50. Storm power 1. Storm immunity. They have a Thunder Maul, length 3, 12 attack, 35 bludgeoning magic damage. That also shocks for 5 armor negating damage. And their 20 slashing damage claws. No shields, but damn. I think if I was going to pick, I'd probably pick these guys for my sort of how I'd gear the Bless. Chances are we're not going to have a crazy Bless. So we're not going to go for the big stuff. I would say regen. Regen would be very strong on these guys no matter what. We can, however, point buff them with regen. So I would guess then, if I was going to throw anything out, probably attack. 12 attack is not super strong. So that's likely what I'd be throwing points into. Yeah, they don't really need strength. They don't really need... I mean, they're gonna die. But still. I wish they had trample, but that would obviously be way too OP. Yeah, but those excite me a bit more than the Norscan Chosen, who kind of just do essentially what, like, the Reavers do, but they're sacred. I guess they have a lot more protection than the Reavers, but yeah. I mean, I would hope they're better. Okay, then we have some other stuff. Ever Chosen's Favor. Lets us get Warrior of Chaos Undivided. 22 protection, 13 defense, 15 hit points, 19 slash damage broadswords, and they can promote into a Sword of Chaos Warrior. Sacreds with runed swords, 22 protection, 17 morale, recuperation, spirit sight, ambidextrous 2. Jesus. And Sword of Chaos Knights, heavy cap, 22 protection, 18 defense, 21 protection on the mount, also sacred. Jeez. Okay. We don't know how to get that. These are all the promotions. So the Bondsman promotion. Yeah. Okay. I mean, it's good. It's certainly good. I don't think it's enough to sway me to go with those Thralls, but yeah. The Huskarls, which can become Chosens, or the Struck stuff. Yeah, definitely pretty solid too. A little low on the defense, a little low on the attack value, but yeah. Alright, Raven Struck. Sacred, regen 10%, Animal Awe 2, Invulnerable 13, Cold Resistant, Flying, Stealthy, all the survivals, Recuperation, Spirit Sight, Beastmaster +2, even though it's not, it's a unit, I don't know. It's got a Taloned Kick, 16 slashing magic damage, a Claw for 15, and a Beak for 15. And they're sacred. 6 protection, 12 defense, 15 MR, 15 morale, 15 combat speed. Yeah, I mean, they would certainly favor... They do have the invulnerable 13, which is not amazing, because they have no other armor. So it's likely they have protection 13 against non-magic stuff. So they'd probably want a bit more of a defensive buff. Regen's not going to do much for them with those kind of numbers without a good bless. Bear Struck, regen 10, invulnerable 13, Berserker +2, recuperation, blah, 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 20 claws, 22 bite, 42 hit points. That's a bit more reasonable. They probably will benefit from regen. Yeah, okay. Again, kind of low attack values, but yeah. The Wolf Struck, same stuff across the board. 26 hit points, 7 protection, but really 13 against non-magical. 16 claws, 18 bites, yada yada yada. Okay. And then the Chosen. Yeah, okay, we already knew about the Chosen. Commander promotions, you get the Jarl. Pretty good. And then the King. The King is a priest level 2. Sacred. Tax collector. Blah, 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 blah. Unsurroundable 4 with a frost runed halberd. 26 magic damage. With a 20 armor piercing fatigue damage. 150 leadership. 23 protection. 19 defense. 38 hit points. 17 morale. 15 MR. The mount is also sacred. It's a bear chariot, 20 protection, trampling. Yeah. I mean, I might be tempted to actually throw him into battle. And the Demon Prince, good God. 55 hit points, 9 size, 25 protection, 19 defense, 18 MR, 30 morale, 17 combat speed, 18 attack with a Frost Rune Man Cutter, length 3, 33 slashing damage, magical, 20 fatigue. Water 2, Death 2, Blood 2, Holy 2, Fear 5, Invulnerable 13, Shock Fire, Cold, Poison Resistance, Dominion Immortality, Flying, Recuperation, Dark Vision 100, Ambidextrous 4, Disease Resistant, Unsurroundable 2, and Combat Caster. With a Parry 7, Shield of the Accursed. Yeah, it's pretty fucking good. It's pretty fucking good. Better than a Dione, but also a lot harder to get. Okay, Jesus. Summons. So we can summon Bloodletters, which you remember from our Corn videos. Very nice Hellblades, invulnerable 12, blah blah blah. Not super survivable or anything, but they can cut through some shit. Demonettes. So this is the Slanesh demon. Oh, 1 invulnerable 12 is already pretty great. Recuperation. They get 2 wicked claw attacks, 15 slashing, piercing, magic damage, armor piercing as well. Damn. They can fuck up even more shit. Plague Bearer for Nurgles. Blunt Pierce resistance, invulnerable 12. They get a Plague Sword, 21 slashing magic that causes 10 poison, armor negating, and disease. As well as Demon Flies, length 5. 1 armor negating poison damage. And it cannot be repelled. But if they leave friendly dominion, it will have reduced stats. Okay. And then the Tzeentch version, the Blue Horrors. Same invulnerable 12, fire, cold, poison resistance, recuperation, true sight, 11 slashing claw attacks, and blue fire, range 20, 6 armor piercing fire, and blue soul scorch for an extra. Well, okay, it says -5. But really it's 6 because it's counting strength. So this is an extra 6 armor piercing, difficult to negate with magic resistance damage. So those in mass with that blue fire would be really quite painful. But, yeah, also to your own people. You know, they're not super accurate. Feral Manticores, Fear 5, Flying, Berserker, Stinger, Claws, 64 hit points. Yeah. Demon Prince as a summon. And the Manticore Lord. Sacreds. Jesus. So that's a guy riding a giant Manticore. Yeah, pretty good. Multi-heroes, heroes. Okay, yeah, alright. Jeez. There's a lot to go over. It's like 30 minutes of just looking at stats and stuff. Well, you know what I see? And I see a lot of fucking scales, which hurts because we can't take order. So we gotta have max growth, max productivity. And we do get gold from coastal sites. So that's sort of our saving grace. So we'll want to get coastal forts up and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's something. But you just look at like the costs of a lot of our troops that we're looking at. The so the hunters are 12 gold, 7 resource, 7 recruitment. The warriors, 12 gold, 14 resource, 7 recruitment. The berserkers, 18 gold, 13 resource, 12 recruitment. And then say we want like the dragon ogres, 160 gold, 51 resource. And the mammoth rider, 205 gold, 71 resource. Like, you can talk all you want about how we're going to get more and more gold from coastal sites. The resource, not going to go up beyond that. So it's really... It is capital only, so, you know, I think the idea is just to start making all the other shit outside. But, yeah, that takes time. As for Sacrets, yeah, the Dragon Ogre is more what I'm looking at, but I think we're just going to take kind of a general weaker Bless. That just kind of is suitable for just bumping up stats and things like that. Rather than going for like a specific niche of a Sacred. It's the safer bet. As for our Pretender chassis, we do have the King of Frozen Bones. I don't know if I see anything that's specific here to Norsca. Does not look like it. So we want growth. And beyond that, I don't care too much. Usually, it's tough because it's like it's tough without playing it to really know what I need out of a Pretender of like, oh, I wish I had that on my guy so you could craft this, you know. We have water, nature, death, air, blood, fire. We have no earth. We have no astral. So those, you know, if we wanted to fill any gaps, that would be something. I don't think we have anyone that could actually cast Mother Oak. And I feel like that's going to be something I want. Yeah, these guys are going to cap out at 2 nature. They get no extra nature. So getting Mother Oak online is always nice. If we look at our conjuration stuff, Feral Manticores, you know, we can get that at Conjuration 4 for 5 gems. Or the Manticore Lord is air gems, but we could just get a lot of Manticores. Feral Manticores. Which, I mean, usually the problem with flyers for me is they fly to the back line and they just can't handle like bodyguards and stuff like that. But this thing will not have much trouble. 64 hit points, 12 protection, 12 defense, a fear aura, and berserker with 320 damage attacks. Like, this will kill bodyguards and slaughter commanders. So, I mean, just picture a world where I have like 20 of these in the army. So that's why we kind of want to go and get Mother Oak. So then I could have 2 guys just spamming Entice Feral Manticore every turn for a while. Because Nature Air, all of these Volvas can do that. Yeah, they can all do that. So that's nice and easy. And, you know, probably we'll find other nature gems. So really you're looking at like 3 of those per turn, which is pretty nice. So that's something. Nothing under alteration that's special. Unfortunately, nothing under evocation that's special. Usually there might be something in here. Actually, I could just look at the mod inspector. That would tell us everything. So this is MA Norsca. MA Nina Norsca. Item. National. As far as I can see, nothing. Nothing. No national items. Okay. Enchantments. Nothing. It's all going to be under blood. Thaumaturgy. Nothing. Blood magic. Yep, there it is. So, Bloodletters, Demonettes, Plague Bearers, Blue Horrors, Demon Prince of Chaos Undivided. It's 111 blood slaves, 5 blood. Yeah. Alright, yeah, I don't think we'll be doing any demon shit. I mean, the Demonettes did look powerful, but I'd rather do the Feral Manticores. Why introduce more blood? Well, we are going to get blood slaves. Apparently for free, which does take a lot of the weight off my mind. And this is only 2 blood. And the Demonettes, 20. I mean, we might get some. This gets 6 Demonettes. Maybe. Maybe. But I don't think I have to go into blood unless I wanted to, because Blood Surge is a very good bless. And it's not incarnate. It's a strong one to take. Like, basically, no matter what nation you're playing, no matter what sacreds you have, Blood Surge is good. That's usually how it works. Yeah, so I think nature for sure. And then throw in blood maybe. And we want growth. So Irminsul definitely has nature and growth in spades, but new magic paths cost 60, so it's a little one note. Because we'd also either like earth or blood, or we also want fire or water, you know, attack, defense, strength, some sort of combination of that. What else for growth? Well, we have Great Mother, Earth Nature, it's pretty strong. We have Horned One, it's all nature. Lord of the Forest is nature glamour, and I do always like glamour. Lord of the Wild, nature blood, growth turmoil. That might be the one. That feels appropriate. There's also the Hooded Spirit, water, earth, nature. We don't want Sloth at all, so I think that's the correct option. Let's just do Imprison and just see where we get. So Blood Surge for sure. 5 Nature for sure. New Paths cost 60. But we do want another path. Because we have no Earth. And I think I want Earth, right? I mean, but we have no access to Earth anywhere. So it's like, hey, I mean, you can live without any Earth, theoretically. It's usually like, oh, if I want an easy way to make boosters or something, Earth boosters. But I don't know if we care. I guess I'd rather maybe have fire. Yeah, I mean, so we could take regen if push comes to shove. But yeah, I think just taking like attack, morale, and strength. Like it's just such a brain dead easy choice, you know? Like 2 attack. Strength of the flesh. This is really becoming just like go-to bless for me when I don't want to think about it. Yeah, another attack. I like being able to hit stuff. We have pretty heavy hitters. And then morale. That's it. That's like my basic bitch bless that I do. So we can't go higher than 2 turmoil. I actually didn't see a lot of chaos power. I thought there was gonna be chaos power and everything. I thought that made way more sense, but no, there isn't. I think maybe the summon, the bloodlet? No, not even the fucking demons have chaos power. How is that possible? Not even the demon prince. It's like it didn't exist or something when he made these. I don't think that's the case, but that's what it feels like. We definitely want productivity 2. We want growth 3. And then for research, you know, we got 12, we got 9. I could live with some magic, I suppose. Or we could just say skip it and keep it at that. But I think we do probably want some more. Yeah, we want... I don't know. The only thing I really need it for specifically was the Reaver? No, I don't remember. I think it was the commander, right? The Jarl. That's if I want to recruit Jarls instead of just chieftains. Is it worth taking like cold 3 or something? Or going to cold 1? Maybe get it up to 6. I don't think I can really do much more than that. Like, I don't think I can take 5 and something else, so I guess 6. That's fine. That's what we're gonna do. This is my brain dead kind of build. Paradise. It's the safe build. It's like a build that I know that I'll be able to work with. I know that I'll be able to just build a shit ton of units and just kick stuff's ass. We have 8 players? Yes, 8 players. We normally do 6, so we'll bump it up to 10 thrones. And away we go. Okay. With enough XP, your Huskarls and Reavers will promote to a Sacred Troop. Either a chosen Ravenstruck, Bearstruck, or Wolfstruck. Commanders can also earn promotion and transform. They can become Jarls and Kings and Demon Princes or one of the Strucks. Any coastal land province you control will spawn a Norscan longship site. While you control the province, the site will silently give you 8 to 22 gold a turn. If you don't control the province, it will send 12 to 36 gold and 1d6 blood slaves to you per month and generate local unrest for your enemy until they can remove it. At high unrest, Reavers may also attempt to retake the province for you. Okay. If you don't control the province. So, what? Okay. So, do I have to have controlled it first, and then if they take it, then it'll do that? Or is this just all... I don't know. Archon's favor. The first time you fully control an enemy capital and have dominion there, a site will spawn, allowing you to recruit Warriors of Chaos Undivided and the Swords of Chaos. Archon's elite sacred knights and warriors. Yeah, so if we can theoretically bum rush an enemy capital with our strong troops, that would be sort of a game changer for us. But we started on this peninsula. I'm familiar with it. And we have a throne here cutting us off from the caves, unfortunately. Which usually makes it a bit trickier. There's often a capital like in here. And in here. So it's not going to be super bum rushy. Unless I can deal with that throne quick, but I doubt it. Let's send him out and start scouting. We'll become a prophet. Classic choices. For research, goal number 1, of course, is Moss Body. That's the single most valuable buff that's very much available to us. But I would say beyond that, Conjuration 4 for those Feral Manticores will also be really good. So for our mages, we're just going to start with the Shamans. They're the cheap ones. Compared to the 320 Volvas. 430 that. So yes, that's what we're going to go with. Troops. Pretty much what I said we were going to go with. I want Hunters and I want Warriors. And then we'll soon add in Berserkers as well. But I don't think I'll be able to get much out of this. That's what we're going to roll with. Okay. Done. Turn 1 so fast. Okay, we're playing against Black Crag. Well, we can just look here. We're playing against Nehekar, the Tomb Kings. Vampiria. I don't know if we've really fought against them before. Black Crag, the Greenskins. Norsca is us. Altdorf, Filthy Humans. I guess we're humans. Nuln, also humans. Middenheim, also humans. And Korn, fellow Chaos. But he will not look kindly on us, I'm sure. Look at that. They gave me my perfect... That's very rare. Because I don't look at this first. So it's very rare where I build the exact units that comprise my starting army. Alright, so we just want fire closest and attack closest. These guys are pretty fast. But they don't mind super much being in melee if need be. So rather than my... These guys are 10, these guys are 12. It's, you know, it's a little bit of a difference. Rather than my usual method, I think I'll do something like that. Yeah, I guess. I guess. No, I don't think that's smart. I changed my mind. We want to split them up as much as we can. So, we want to hold and fire closest, hold and attack closest. And then I wish you could do... Yeah, I mean, the problem is that the movement speed is so different. But basically, if I do... It's like a calculation exactly of when they'll hit around the same moment with that sort of speed differential. I don't know, something like that, probably. Okay. Heavy infantry, barbarian, light infantry, heavy infantry, heavy infantry. Oh, it's a lot of heavy infantry. Fuck. Like, pick your fucking poison. It's crossbowmen, though. That's more painful. I guess do this. This is mostly light infantry. It's our best bet for right now. Alright. See how disastrous this goes. So we put them in the back on hold because we want the enemy to get as separated as we can get them, rather than all one big clump that's going to outnumber us. I think that worked reasonably well. Maybe had the warriors out a little too far forward, but yeah, it was not bad. What did we lose there? 3 warriors. That's not bad, considering I was kind of worried about it. Put it a little further back. The barbarians are really going to slaughter us. There's no way around it. I don't have any archers. This one is Bear Tribe Warriors, Claymen, Fire Snakes, Fire Drakes. That one's not going to be taken for a long... It's very possible I never take that one. I hate that one. Fire Snakes are insanely nasty if you're not a fire nation. And like... Yeah, I mean, maybe I'll have access to Flame Ward. Maybe. Yeah, no, let's stick with basic troops for the moment. All right. All right. Yeah, we'll save that for last. Yeah. 3 hunters, 1 warrior. That's a pretty good victory. Okay, slowly. Do I want to take a dragon ogre? It's pretty strong. It is something I have to kind of math out here, but it's pretty strong. Alright. Black Crag is right here. Well, I mean, that's good, because it means we're very insulated from them. Like, he is not ever going to take that throne. Which means, really, he's just somebody else's problem all up in here. Yeah, okay, that's... I've seen what I need to see there. Oh, fuck, we hit our unit limit. That's right. Need a second chieftain. I can recruit the Jarl. We can just jump straight to it. But he's expensive, man. And it's not like he's that much better. He can do lines, I suppose. But, I don't know. Alright. Well, I guess let's try this. Let's make it happen. It's gonna hurt. But I got units to spare at the moment. Nope, didn't hurt at all. 2 deaths. Really? How much contact was there? Damn it. Yeah, that's perfect timing. Okay, honestly, I'm very shocked they survived through all that. I mean, 13 protection. 24 plus 8 versus prot roll, 12 plus 12. Okay, that phenomenal roll is why he lived. 24 plus 4 plus prot roll of 12. Okay. Damage exceeded maximum possible in hit area. Oh, yeah, that will also often save your life, but... Oh, how did he not lose the arm? Dang, okay. Yeah. There's just so much of the mechanics and stuff that I just like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. All right, let's do this. And now we got another chieftain. Whatever. But yeah, it's like 2 squads. This thing is so fucking fast that I can't lump it with the other ones. So it'd have to be its own thing. Which would mean -1 morale just for 1 Dragon Ogre. Not really super tempting. Do we want to send this guy in to participate in combat? He's pretty tough. I mean, he probably can survive. He's combat speed 9, so he won't get there that quick or anything. Yeah, maybe not that. Okay. All right, let's see what's up north. We have 1,000 gold already. That's great. We got Norscan longships. Oh my god, that was a lot of resources. Holy shit. Oh man, I can make a lot of troops. Okay, let's get a few more of these 2, and then let's start getting some berserkers. There you go. That might be too many, but that's what we're doing. Should also probably start site searching. Oh, I do have access to Earth. Right. Those guys could all have gotten Earth boots. Damn. Damn. Why didn't I notice that? Oh, but you could potentially get 2 Earth. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Good. Then let's have you search. We haven't gotten any blood slaves yet. That's only if I don't control the province. Yeah, so I think that's if I get a province and then I lose it. So I'm really encouraged to just take a lot of shit and then benefit from it afterwards. Once they take it back. 700s died, 9 warriors died. Okay. But 4 were promoted. Into Huskarls. Nice. Okay, good. Doesn't change their speed. Thank God for that. How many am I recruiting here? Let's say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Lost count 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Around close to 30 a turn. Which means if I get a chieftain every other turn, and we can just send him out with 60 troops whenever he spawns. Those are the kind of numbers I'm interested in. After Alteration 3... well, there's Conjuration 4, I suppose, and we may as well start working towards. The faster we can get that, the better. Longbowman. 6 kills there. Yep, that'll do it. And then the knights charging into my warriors, or the hunt, you know, who knows. But yeah, that's not surprising. 18 more were promoted into Huskarls. I got a whole fucking line of Huskarls. And they are going to shred. This one's going to be pretty tough. There's Nuln, already right there. He's probably going to take this pretty soon, so I think we should make a move on that. I don't need to know more about Nuln. Let's head west. Also, probably should get a fortress going here. I think this is a good, strong spot. I will build a scout there. And we will end our turn. Five hunters, 3 huskarls. Yep. Yeah, it is what it is. You're either going to have just the best quality troops possible, or you're going to lose some. I'd hate for him to take this, but I also fear the pain that will come when I take it, and I think he'll take it at the same time I do. So I think maybe we hope he takes it first, but he does have a war wagoneer. So I don't know what to think. I think I'm going to build a palisade, that's what I think. You're going to get some of this, and you're going to get some of this. You're also going to grab some berserkers. Maybe slightly less of those. Alternatively, I wait to get a second chieftain and move them together, which is probably the correct option. It's still not going to be... It'll be fine. You'll have 70 hunters and warriors, and the other guy will have berserkers and the dragon ogres. So just wait for a moment. So yeah, we want to take this even if he takes it again, because then we will be raiding him. And that's exactly what happened. And I think we did lose from the looks of it. So there you go. Took it, we lost 8 units, and then he attacked us, and we lost a lot more. So we did have it, technically. His Order Knights. Ouch. Heavy cav, 21 protection, 15 defense, with 20 protection horses. Damn, those things are mean. War Wagoneer didn't do a whole lot. Yeah, that was a painful loss. At least I didn't lose the profit. And we at least still have a connection to the throne. Even though I think that's an easy one, and he'll take it before too long. Also, we got a Wolfstruck. Speed 18. What the fuck am I going to do with that? He's just going to rush in and die. Born is to our west. Okay. Yeah, no, these should go to the rear, I think. Yeah, I would say by and large our army is very susceptible to arrows. Until I get the Manticores online to, like, fucking hit the back line. But they're probably going to be set on... attack rear rather than archers. Now, we did get moss bodies, so I actually could pull off some just to buff up these dragon ogres. These are size 8, so that would be 1 cast for 1. So we could take 2 and do that. You know, they'll be pretty strong. Corn with his fucking Chaos Lords. He just gets in Chaos Warriors that he's recruiting. Well, Chaos Warriors, not super surprising. Yeah, very fucking strong. I mean, god damn, I miss those guys. 22 protection. And the Kite Shield, 6 parry. And they could become sacred. Man, that was a great game that was with Corn. Corn. Yeah, so he's his capital's right here. We're kind of squeezed, actually. We have very little room to maneuver. Jesus. We're going to have to go to war with one or the other. And my god, I really would rather go to war with Nuln. A roided up Corn with 30% extra money and resources seems kind of scary. Yeah, we are definitely on the low end of provinces, and of course, bottom of Dominion as always. Bottom of army size, we are not doing well. I don't think I had that rough of a start, but feels like maybe I did. I still can't do that. Now, Dominion, why is it so bad? I think I gotta start going around and building temples out here. I'm just gonna get Dom killed soon. And I don't think that counted for my ability. I don't think we're getting any shit. Okay, we got some Ravenstruck, we got a Bearstruck, we got a Norscan Chosen. It's like this big mix of different speeds and abilities, and I have to like try to figure out what to do with them. Oh boy, I'm not sure. Like they all kind of want to be in their own group at their different speed or something. I don't know, just mix them together. The Chosen can probably just mix with the Warriors. It's a bit slower, I suppose, but whatever. Okay, these are both speed. No, it's 15. Damn it, man. I don't. It's all over the place. Now my shit's all messed up. I had this so nice. The Berserkers are speed 11. They're very a bit faster, something like up there. Dragon Ogres are doing kind of their own thing back here. These things are really fast. Something like that. The Bears, I don't know. They're kind of fast. The Ravens are going to be blind to the back, I think. We don't care about the Scout. You're going to be point buffing and that. And then I don't really care what you cast. And you're on the Dragon Ogres. Okay, that's sort of what we got. Giving them the starting forces boost is kind of... I mean, I get the intention, but it's like, I'm fucking struggling. Why don't I get a starting forces boost? Let's see how this big mishmash army's doing. There's some moss body. Good. Good. Okay, see, as I said, I got 4. 4 of 5. Pretty happy with that. Okay. Nets go out. Already routed. The flyers obviously always get wrecked. Oh, man. You got 5 angry fucking dragon ogres coming for you. Boom! Well, we already routed them, like, instantly, so it didn't matter. 3 Ravenstruck died. Yeah. Not a surprise. And he took that. Fuck. That is a scary army, man. I think we'd rather take this, but at the same time, he doesn't have archers. But his troops are just better than mine. Like, I don't think I win pound for pound. But I don't want to fight all of Nuln's state crossbowmen. Extremely heavy cavalry and dedicated missile units. Yeah, he's got a shit ton of this stuff. He's got the war wagoneers. He's got steam tanks. I'm gonna have to go to war with steam tanks. And bombards. Fuck it. I either win this or it's like game over, basically. Like, if I can't do anything, then it's game over. He might move out of here, but we're gonna do it. Hold and attack closest, hold and fire closest, hold and attack. I didn't really pay much attention to the berserkers in that last one. Let's actually go back into that. I want to see just the berserkers. Are they kind of on point? They look about correct, I would say. They might get hit first a little bit, but it's hard to say because we're all the way in the back, so the enemy formations get really kind of broken up. But we'll keep them in that position. I'm sure it'll be fine. Fine. That's a lot of unrest. Maybe you should go do something about that. I always forget about mercenaries because they usually never have enough money. All right. He did, of course, move out. Yeah, it doesn't usually just sit there like that. So we don't really get a great demonstration of our troops versus his troops. Our Dragon Ogres are kind of the equalizer here, you know? Alright, I'm gonna put 21 PD here. Now I'm gonna put 31 PD here. I'm gonna put 21 here. And then we're just gonna patrol. Actually, I'll have you two search. And you can breach. You're patrolling. Alright, we got a palisade here, so now I can make our basic troops. Some of them, at least. Not great on the resources. Research is slow because I keep making these little piddly chieftains. And he did attack the grave of the old gods. Baited him. Jebaited him. For better or for worse. Probably for worse. Where the fuck? What? I didn't script you at all? Okay, Moss Body Dragon Ogres is all we needed in life. And they've been blessed. So 19 attack, 41 damage there. With the Blood Surge active. Damn, man. And Moss Body. That is a victory for Chaos Undivided. Even with the poor scripting. We lost 17 Berserkers. Ouch. 18 Warriors. Ouch. 3 Hunters. But he lost a lot more, and that's the most important thing. Including his precious Chaos Lord and a greater Chaos Spawn he happened to have. Kill the Shadow Imp, kill the Shadow Imp. Found a stone circle. Killed a bunch of filthy brigands. And we got 2 Norscan chieftains promoted. Excellent. One got promoted to a Wolf-struck chieftain. Which means he needs to now hold twice. And then the other got promoted to a prophet, a Jarl. Yeah. Okay, our prophet's a Jarl. Good. Which means he has 100 leadership now. And he can handle 3 squads. Which means we could consolidate some shit here. Like basically what you're holding. Well, they do get +1 morale. Alright, fine. So who the fuck wasn't on hold? They all were on hold. Oh, that was the PD. That's right. The benefit of playing defense. I had harpooners on PD. That's very strong. Maybe move you a touch back, but I don't think it's too far off. Yeah, the Moss Body Ogres. Very, very nice. If we can keep our funds up, we can just PD everything. Besiege him and drain him out. Easier said than done, of course, but it would be nice. Yeah, he's got, right now he has as many provinces as I do. So this is capital, but aside from these 2, he also has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 provinces I'd have to go around and clear. Not super easy. Yeah, I'm really just ferrying troops in. Mainly what I'm concerned with. Yeah, I mean, we did want some Mammoth Riders. These things were going to be very strong, especially with Moss Body. So I probably should get one. We just have to sacrifice some other units to do so. There we go. Also, that hurts my funds. But, you know, war is expensive. Flawless. Perfect. Just having massive amounts of unrest here. He hasn't taken the South Gate yet. Interesting. I wonder where he's expanded to then. I'll put this at 31. You're gonna wait one turn. He'll search. Yeah, okay. Orcs are, you know, they're coming out of there. Damn, lost 4 berserkers, 3 warriors, a hunter, and a wolfstruck. I don't really care that much about the wolfstruck, but how are we losing berserkers? It's just in melee. I mean, yeah, it's inevitable. They're gonna get into melee, and that's what's gonna happen. They are not super durable. 16 protection is strong, but they're going to get hit with everything. They have no shields and only 14 health. So, it is what it is. Earth buffs would be nice. We got some promotions. Chosen. I think mostly just Huskarls. We have yet to lose a Dragon Ogre. I think those things are going to be pretty strong, assuming I can moss body them all. We're hurting Corn, though. We are hurting them, and that's what's important. So we're going to PD this up. Let us make sure you are scripted, my friend. That is important. Oh, you do not have... You didn't bring any fucking mages with you. That's important, dude. I mean, it's mostly a supplementary force, but we need more mages. Yeah, and you're shipping out anyways. Fuck it, consolidate. I guess you can go there. I guess you can go there. Alright, fine. Good. Get in there now. Ugh, I need more money. Just preach for a moment. Yeah, I mean, you could build a castle. It's very true. Could start getting some chaos trolls. Again. Well, the thing with Moss Body is, like, you don't want it to be more, like, Moss Body's not great on, like, a 0 protection unit. Because if it's more than 15 damage they take, after protection's calculated, then Moss Body pops, and you don't want it to pop. So you want it actually on, like, decently high protection to ensure that they, like, never pop it and they never take any damage. Pretty much. So 10 protection's not super great for it. Compared to the ogres, who get 17 protection, and they will basically never pop it. So I think if I was going to make anything, it should be a couple ogres here. Just wait. Just you wait. Two more berserkers, a hunter, huskarl, and 2 warriors. Yeah. Bit by bit, but I mean, we killed He had 2 Chaos Trolls in there, an Aspiring Champion and stuff, and a Chaos Ogre, 6 Chaos Ogres. So all things considered, that's pretty light work. Dragon Ogres did 16 damage, or 16 kills. So, yeah. He is up here with a fucking Palisade. And I can't get here or here or here without killing an Indie. He's got a Titan of the Forge. Remember, this is a pre-made Pretender for him. I think we're going to go here. Try to take that while we let him sort of stew. Tomb King's over here to the west. It's hard to say where he'll go exactly. So these guys are going to need a dedicated Moss Body, but that he can do that. And then, yeah, this will just add on to the pile. So their speed 18, that's fairly fast. They need to be fairly far back. We're getting to the point where I probably want to move things closer. Probably. But also it doesn't really matter that much. So 18, yeah, see, that's where we run into trouble. Okay, so let's move up to here. Move up to here, move up to here. Move up to here, 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 here. Oh, no, that's the mammoth. You're here. Okay, we're good. Here, something like that is reasonable. Probably. Alright, you're just on patrol. Why don't you cool that for the moment and get me... I could start getting the Volvas, because we do want to get ready to summon the Manticores. Unrest just keeps going up here. I'm not sure why. Something is happening here. Farmers have angered a vengeful entity of the wild. Monster You send a group of hunters. Find the... Okay. That's a specific event? I'm patrolling. What more do you want? I have to send my hunters specifically? I have hunters. That's probably not what it's referring to. So I'm not sure what you want. But I guess I added the PD. Maybe that makes the difference. Okay. Battle in Urgos, which we lost 1 warrior, and we are destroying it severely damaged already. Excellent. Got 9 promotions there. He does have Bright Meadow, so he just took that. And he has Southgate, which he took. But he might run up against the Orcs. I'm going to send a message to the Orcs saying we should be best of friends for life. That would be great. Also, he definitely hit this. There's no way it was that low. Fuck. Could I win with this? Otherwise, I have to fight him for it. But it's going to take me 1, 2, 3 turns to get there, and he's about to move on it. I don't think that's an option. Alright, I think I need more PD here. Don't know if that'll do anything, but it would not hurt. And we'll bump that up to 31. The rest of us here, we're just kind of waiting. We want to be on the defensive usually. You're going to hold and attack. You're going to hold and fire closest. Hold and attack closest. Yeah, that's a very rare kind of symmetrical thing I did there. I mean, we're doing better against Khorne than I thought we would, to be honest. I'm relatively pleased with just like our troop quality. Do you have some units here that could be thrown in? I'm sad that we're gonna lose that to Nuln, but if we can get Khorne's capital, 2 farms of plenty. Nice. Okay, so this was PD, which is mostly thralls with the hunters, but those harpoons are so nasty, man. That net effect is fantastic if it hits the enemy and not us. Oh, but he also had imps. Yep. Okay. The imps sucked, and I think just the damage. Our thralls just couldn't hurt his armor too much. Not enough. I don't think we did too well there. Yeah. Damn. Chaos Ogre's just too big for PD. That was a lot of PD. If we could actually have netted them, maybe, but that didn't happen. Raiders from the sea are harrying coastal settlements. I'm a raider from the sea. We have breached Igros. Now, the problem is... Okay, we're in Bar Gates. No, he's in Bar... He's going to attack in Igros before we storm. But he's also got 100 troops in Khorne, in his capital. We generally like to play defense because I want more of those thrall, or more of the hunters. I have to, like, guess which one he's going to go towards. Is he going to go towards where my army is, or where it's not? I would guess where it's not. And I think we'll bump this up a little further just to decentivize him. What do you got? Speed 14? Alright, we'll put there here. There you go. He did take that throne. Damn. Yeah, we'll have to go to war with him eventually. Hopefully not today. Alright, you have joined the Moss Body Platoon. So I have how many down here? 3? 2? 3? I have a total of 3. I have a total of 3. Well, then wait a minute now. That means there's only... Okay, there's only one guy down there. Get on that. Get on that, boy. Okay. So then you're just gonna reach for a second. And, yeah, we kind of see what he does. I mean, in a perfect world, he would move here, and, he would move here. No, that's not what's gonna happen. In an unperfect world... Well, the worst outcome, he moves here, wipes me out. He moves here, wipes me out. Then we're basically, like, done. But that's not what's gonna happen. Also, research. Oh, we got Conjuration 4. Well, I like Thaumaturgy for a lot of stuff, but we should be making fucking quills to help us research. But now you can entice feral manticores. And we will need them. Actually, don't you have higher research? 12 to 10? Yeah, okay. Never mind, you're researching. You're enticing them. I thought you needed the... yeah. Switch back to these for now. Yep. Should probably take more mages. Also, I should have a lab here. So much of my brain has been taken up by the... and that's the thing when I go to war. I spend too much on PD and I lose it and I throw it all away when it would be better spent on, like, actually thinking intelligently, building labs, getting more mages, sending more mages out, you know, all that kind of fun, important stuff. I think, yeah, we need the mages. We need the damn mages. Research can wait a second, and you go here to build a lab. Do I want another chieftain here? Probably. Can't hurt. Okay, we're gonna find out how disastrous this goes. Is this the end of the game? The goblins, sent me back my messenger's head. Nolan claimed that throne, and there was a battle at the fortress. Horn didn't attack me anywhere. If you can believe that nonsense. And this thing is like nothing. He didn't put any PD on it. But he does have some Chaos Ogres. No match for Moss Body. Dragon Ogres, though. So, whew, boy. Oh, they popped that. Look at that. Wow, that was impressive. All right, that was easy. Well, that's a strong win for us. We lost nothing. This unrest cannot stand, man. Holy shit. Okay, but now we have to deal with this. That is a massive pack. So we're staying here. The concern is that he's going to move in here and wipe us all out. I think we're going to debate him and start besieging his fortress. I think we got to build this up to be reasonably strong just to help out. Maybe whittle some stuff down. And then also build that up. Spend all my money on it. All the money I have. No, do not be on patrol. No, no, no. Just wait. Then the other guys can reach. Horn's all the way out here. He's going to be tough to eliminate completely. Also, I am really at risk of being dom killed. Like, really, really strong risk. What the fuck happened in this game? It's Nuln. Like, it's entirely Nuln just fucking suppressing the shit out of me. What the? Because is he just like unchecked over there? I don't know what's going on up here, but he seemed, and he's got the throne. Like, I am dead. I've never gotten dom killed in one of these games. The only time I got dom killed when I was just sitting there like watching AI and passing my turn 30 times. That's basically what I've been doing here. Oh man. I gotta send these guys out to just preach, and then we get no research done, but otherwise I'm dead. Yeah, oh, I guess I'm supposed to do blood sacrifice too, but I have no blood slaves. But I got unrest. Just, I mean, what the fuck is happening on this coast? It's insane. Okay, well, fucking go preach, I suppose. So I don't die. Yeah, we definitely want those ogres. Does actually help to put shit like that in there. Due to the thing where if they have less than 5 units in the squad, they have to make like route checks if any of them get injured. So, yeah, and these guys will be way far behind them. So, that's sort of the cheesy thing you do to prevent like your handful of elephants or something from getting routed very quickly. Saw that in a Lucid Tactics video. Yeah, I kind of have to script all this now. Just in case something bad happens. You shouldn't be sitting here, though. You should serve more of a purpose. Possibly to retake the south gate easily. That's what you're gonna do. Cut off his income, cut off his building, cut off everything. Slowly suffocate him. And hope I don't get Dom killed, because good lord. See if he's as predictable as I think he is. He sure is. Hit Urgos. Let's see how it goes. So this is just PD versus his entire army. We won't do well. Yeah, I mean, there's no universe where we win. It was just like, how much can I kill? I mean, man, oh man, we never routed. What the fuck? That was crazy. I'm shocked it went on that long. Well, we killed 38 things. It was mostly his wolves. But we did get 7 Marauder Hunters, some Horsemen, 6 Marauders, 3 Forsaken Marauders. Yeah, still the 33 Chaos Ogres are pretty menacing. 19 Chaos Warriors, a Knight. 16 Greater Chaos Spawns are going to fucking hurt. Man, oh man, how did he get... how does he... oh no, he has 1 that got 16 kills. I was about to say, like, how do you get 16 of those? But he got 8 lesser Chaos Spawns, which are also pretty dangerous. There's a lot of health. We need, like, high damage. At his fortress, lost 3 Berserkers, 1 Warrior, but now we are besieging it, which is very good. My walls are already moderately damaged, and he instantly popped Egros. So, question is... well, there isn't really a question. We just wait. We just freaking wait. He has another fort over here. Castle. Of course it's a fucking castle. Because the AI is redonkulous. And yes, I'm going to use the term redonkulous. Pretty much this entire war comes down to if I can withhold Urgos here and wipe out his army. If I can, we win. If not, I wouldn't say it's over, but it's not looking good. Not as bad as our fucking Dominion situation. Yeah, look at that. I have 2 here and then 5 in my capital. Ugh. Stop it. Was there a water nation that we put in? I mean, who was the water nation? I don't think there really is one, so I don't think there is one. No, not really. Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah. All comes down to Urgos. There's a battle in South Gate. Took that easily enough. And then there was a battle at our fortress in Urgos. So we went on the defensive here in the hopes that the little bitches on the walls and the gap might favor us a little bit. But we also started a lot far away, so I don't know how well the gap helps us. We can get the Dragon Odors with Moss Body in the gap. Okay, that's helping. Berserked. There you go. Okay, the Dragon Ogres are winning this for us right now as you're watching. Holy shit. Dragon Ogre Moss Body Supremacy. Oh my god, the Chaos Nuss. Yes. We are losing them. They are getting popped. But man, they did the fucking work. Holy shit. They held the line perfectly. Amazing. We still got 3 of them left. What? Incredible. And that's using your brain. That's how you win in Dominions. Look at what he lost. Look upon it and weep. Lost 101. I lost 9. 5 Dragon Ogres, 105 kills. And that wasn't PD chaff, you understand. That was Marauders, Hunters, Chaos Knights, Chaos Ogres, Chaos Trolls, Chaos Warriors, Chosen Knight died, 8 Lesser Chaos Spawns. They held the fucking line, man. Incredible. Love Moss Body. Phantasmal Warriors out of Crow's Nest, probably to kill one of my priests. We just lost 9,000 people in our capital. But they moved to Salt Cliffs, and they did kill a priest. Of course, you know, they killed a mage. Moderately damaging corn. 6 Huskarls promoted. Damn. Fucking Ravenstruck. Well, I'm not gonna have them fly back. They'll just be part of this ragtag bunch. So yeah, I mean, that being said, we're still kind of weak here. You're all gonna move in to support corn. And we're gonna continue cleaning up. I think we put all the PD here we got. But we gotta now make an offensive move. This is a painful... This is the remnants of his army. But we're gonna go on the offense. He might, you know, stop us. He might attack Urgos again. But I would think if he was smart, he would go after corn. And there we have a lot more troops. 209 will be there. So yeah, that's the hope. Got 78 units in the garrison here. So let's get a couple chieftains. I got 27 here still. We lost Crow's Nest. So that's pretty significant. Still an insane amount of unrest here. And I still am not sure why. I don't quite get it. Am I raiding my own land? Is this what's happening? I don't think so, but I also just can't stop it. It's the monster boar. I get it. But I have to find it somehow, and I don't get how to do that. Unless I just need a bigger army to actually find it. I'm not sure. Probably you have to get unrest down a certain amount or something, and then you find it and kill it. I don't know. As for Crow's Nest, it's like... I got too much other shit going on with corn at the moment. $25 research a month. Good God. All that mattered was Moss Body, I guess. So he did attack in corn. My big army. With what's left of his. I don't think this will go well for him. I got moss-bodied fucking mammoths. That are just gonna charge in there and trample everything. Oh, the trample. Oh, the trample. They can't be stopped. Oh, it can't be stopped, baby. Incredible trampling performance. Holy shit, they just picked up a lot of kills. Not even counting the dragon ogres in the back. Oh, fucking Holy Avenger shit. Ow. Okay, so he lost every last unit. Well, one survived. One Slaughter Priest made it away. I lost 2 of my 4 chieftains, which suck. 1 Dragon Ogre. 2 Mammoths, but not the Riders, but still, they got 37 kills. 11 Berserkers, 15 Hunters, a Huskarl, and 19 Warriors. He lost more than I did, but it was a painful thing, and I'm not quite sure why. 13, 16, 18, 19, 23, and I lost 49. So unless there was some sort of other effect in play, poison or something. I mean, the 8 Slaughter Priests got 1 kill. I assume they were doing some other bullshit with blood. I assume so. Or one of the Mammoth Riders routed and trampled a bunch of our own shit. It's possible. Oh boy, I just lost 63 units. I lost 31, but damn. His 5 Chaos Knights ran right to the back and like slaughtered my chieftain. Or whatever happened. That was not enough to beat that. Fuck. But we won with this army at least. Bargate. Longship Plunderer arrived. Oh. This is okay. We got 16 gold, 5 blood slaves. Okay. Well, oh boy. It's a question of how much we think he's about to hit corn again with this army. Which I'd say is reasonably high. A Ken PD, however, south gate to prevent him from going there. And we may as well PD up bar gate just to prevent any further shenanigans there. But this war is painful for both of us. I mean, it's like, if you ever played a board game, you know, a board game like Risk. Take fucking Risk. And you ever, like, start in, I don't know, Asia or something like that, and you see Australia sitting there and you're like, I can fucking take that. He's a little piece of shit. I can take Australia. And you devote all your resources and efforts to take Australia, and then the dice just don't go your way or whatever, and it turns out to be this long slog, and you just are, like, determined, and you spend all your time to take Australia, and he's holding off while the rest of the players are just playing the game, and you both end up losing because you're just full, you know. I mean, it's not the Australian player's fault, and it's not Korn's fault here. I went to war with him, but I'm just like, I gotta take it, and this is my whole game. In my defense, compared to that analogy, I kind of had to. I had nowhere else to go. In hindsight, I should have gone after Nuln, who is the much bigger Dom threat compared to Korn, and is likely the reason I'm gonna get Dom killed. But I'm not sure if I would have won against Nuln as well as I'm winning against Korn, who's almost down and out. He doesn't have much beyond this batch, but it's a question of if I can beat that batch and take the fortress with what I've got left, which is not to say much. Oh god, there's a lot of units in the garrison here. Holy shit. That's right, because we lost a chieftain. Fuck. Alright, you're here. You're here. Yeah, okay, yeah, I guess that's what I was doing. Yeah, okay. We got more dragon ogres. And then we got berserkers also thrown in that pile just to cut down on the squad count. Yeah, not many mammoth riders, but they will be moss-bodied. And assuming I have enough moss body for the rest of the ogres, dragon ogres. Okay, so dragon ogres, let's just see here. So I got 4 guys down here. Okay, that's fine. I really only need 1 guy on the 2 mammoths. So I have a lot of moss bodies casters here. So each cast gets what, 2 ogres? Their size, no, they're size 8. So each cast gets 1. Right. So to be safe and sorry, you know, 5. So that's 10 casts, give or take. Each cast twice. So I need 5 mages here. Casting moss body. So then I have 1 left over that could just spam it on these guys. Everything is on hold. Good. That's all scripted. This kind of a mishmash. Kind of all over the place. You should really be on hold twice. Hold twice. Yeah. Okay. You haven't been casting Divine Blessing? Oh my fuck. Oh, my Dragon Ogres could be so much better. Fuck. Shit. Shit ass. Well, that'll make a fucking difference. All right, yeah, that's the hope. So we hope that he goes into corn. He loses all this. We pop corn. We take it. And I just said popcorn. Yes, that was unintentional. And then we have more guys moving in to help clean up all the rest and take his last fort. Presumably winning the game. Winning this war, at least, which will eventually lead to us winning the game. He didn't attack corn. That has me more worried than if he had, because it would have been nice to just wrap it up. Severely damaged. That's problematic. That really should have popped open. So he just didn't move. I could leave a token army there and sally out, but the AI knows everything, and so if it senses that there's a token army there, he might just move out that turn, because they get to cheat. Hard to say, hard to say, hard to say, hard to say. I can buff PD in both of these spots even more, but I don't know if that's a good use of my funds, as always. We are getting pretty low on nature gems. And this has been a slow game. It's only turn 26, man. We're not flying by turns when we have to do all this management. We are slowly getting unrest down there, but we're still, even with preaching, I mean, I'm going to get Dom kill. I need a lot more. I need more temples. I need temples in all these spots. I need to take back Crow's Nest. Fuck. I keep sending mages out to win the war, and oh, man. I think we hold. I think we hold, and we hope that he's dumb. We're hoping the AI's dumb. Even though he's not. He's not that dumb. But we have breached corn. Now is when he's going to attack. He doesn't seem to have that much, so I'm not too worried. His income can't be that high to generate stuff, so... And we could wait one turn for another... Especially with the... Ah, fuck. But if I... Ah, fuck! Numchuck, fuck! 270's gotta be enough, right? With the Dragon Ogres? How can they lose? How can they possibly lose? They're the best Dragon Ogres to ever exist. We're probably gonna lose. I always assume I lose fortress battles. They're shit. They're shit on a pancake. I have a lot of money. I'm not quite sure what to do with it other than just bumping up PD everywhere to like 11 at least. Let's go 16 to prevent various shenanigans that have already happened to me. I already have high PD everywhere, which I guess is not bad. Once you spend it, you know, it's as long as you don't lose it. Oh, you should be making fucking shamans here. That's where the money should be going. Whoops. Also, we probably could get another fort. Like here. Or I could be building stuff in Igros. Although it's not super great for that purpose. But yeah, why don't you go build a fort in Grave of the Old Gods? And away we go. He's going to attack. I mean, he might ride out. He didn't attack, and we got a message from Korn. And I see that we have promoted warriors in Korn. We fucking took his capital. Let's watch it. I almost wish they wouldn't spoil it like that, but I understand. I understand. All right, now theoretically, like, all the guys should be moss-bodied. And they're blessed. Perfect. Every last one. That's what we like to see. Now they're going to animate trees. All right. So we got the Raven guys going to back. Right to the front, of course. Attack rear. Yeah, I see exactly what you... That's some 4D maneuvers there. That's definitely the rear. Oh, it's Titan of the Forge riding out. And by riding, I mean walking to get trampled on. Already dead. You killed our god. He's got a Chaos Knight just surrounded by our army. The Dragon Ogres are about to, like, smash through. Dragon Ogres in the pocket. We're through the pocket. It's fucking over. Glorious. He had basically nothing there. And of course, our Mammoth still got routed. We lost that stupid Ravenstruck Chieftain. We lost one Bears guy, because I don't know how to manage those. 9 Berserkers, 18 Hunters, 2 Huskarls, 9 Warriors, 1 Raven. But the Ravenstruck's got 23 kills. Oh, they're fucking Sacred Regen Invulnerable. Our Bless doesn't help them that much, but yeah, that's... Oh, man, I guess they can be pretty strong. If everything kind of lines up for them. He lost 18 guys in the PD. He had very little there, but he had his Titan of the Forge. 2 Chaos Knights, some Slaughter Priests. Yes. You killed our god. I sure damn did. Oh, the Raiders! The Raiders took back from the Warrior Illusion. Man, they fucked, too. That's amazing. Wow, they just took it back for us. That's so great. Awesome. Okay. I didn't send him to do that, right? I'm pretty sure. So we just got a guy for free? That's cool. You know what would be cooler is if I could actually, you know... Oh, why are you not all... What am I doing? I have all this money. Build fucking temples, please. And now we can get another guy out there to build that there. You should be preaching as well. Okay, so we took that. That's very strong. I think we keep the party rolling. And you, okay, hold on. I need to just script this. Right, Dragon Ogres, Norscan Warriors, Hunters, the Mammoth Riders, Feral Manticores, Berserkers, Moss Body, attack. I need more Moss Body spam here. I need so many mages. You're gonna move into Corn for now. We need a temple here for that, but I can start making good, strong, hardy men. Good. Good, good, good. You're gonna build a palisade here. You're going to just search here for the moment. Right, we ran out of nature gems. I wonder if the Tomb Kings are at war with the Greenskins, because if he goes to war with me, it's going to be a little tricky. Let me just think about victory conditions for the moment. Other than just beating Corn, which was a pretty good victory in its own right. We've got this one here. We do still have a connection here, but we'd have to break down a palisade to get in, which is soon going to be a fortress. So that's 2. We'd have to go through greenskins a bit to get here and here, but that's 3 and 4. Oh, we also have this. I said I didn't really want to do it, but I think maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 is the fastest, smoothest path to victory. This one's gonna hurt like ever-loving shit, but we'll save it for last. Well, no, we don't usually save the ones we have to go to war for last. So I guess we'll do this one first. Although this one's pretty shitty too. Shade Bees, Swamp Drakes, and a Linomur. Nidhogger. That's gonna be a lot of poison. There's gonna be a lot of fire. God knows what's here. Shit ass. Alright, he did attack bar gates, but we stomped on that shit. And here in Numina Field, ow, his army. We lost 53 more, mostly our warriors. 13 berserkers, 8 hunters. The 3 ravens tried 2. Yeah, okay. Everything I thought I was going to lose at the fortress, we now lost here. But at the same time, he lost even bigger. 12 dragon ogres, 95 kills, no deaths. Those things are amazing. Right. So he can't have much left at this point. And I hate to keep taking mages off of the job here, but shit, man. Kinda have to. Fuck. Alright, fine. Yeah, I know about the blood sacrifice. I'm well aware that I should be doing that. That's an important thing that would keep me alive. But I'm already struggling with unrest and patrolling and shit and okay. We're gonna go here. We're gonna bump this up. Oops, we're going to bump this up to respectable enough numbers. And then we're going to roll out here. Yeah, I sure was going to build something here, except I keep spending my damn money. So just wait a moment. We have no PD in corn. I don't know how we feel about that exactly. Battle at Gold Hill. Lost 2 of the feral manticores, but they did get 20 kills. Pretty good, considering what was that battle here. So it's hard, you know, like, how much would we have lost if we didn't have the manticores? Probably a lot more. But who's to say? He attacked us in Bargate. We defeated that. And the Forest of New Faith, where he's a fortress. No problem. And it's moderately damaged already. Oh, Dominion change in Salt Cliffs. Now, is it possible that there's like a heretic or something? I think that's possible, right? Alright, we gotta get fucking Volvas in here to do some sort of blood sacrifice. Can't do it, man. Just can't do it. Oh yeah, I was wanting to make a fucking guy here to help carry more troops. Stupid. Actually, I think I sent that guy to preach here. More preaching everywhere. I'm like, oh my god, it's getting worse. There must be some. Does Nuln get heretics? Probably. He gets all sorts of nasty shit. Look at how many fucking commanders he has. No. Jade Wizard, Light Wizard, Gray Wizard. No, I don't see anything. I see Philosopher, but that doesn't... No heretics I see from Gnome. I'm almost certain Korn doesn't, because he doesn't give a shit about that. I'd be very surprised if he had... Oh, he does have Inquisitor, but that's not exactly the same. Really, it'd have to be a stealthy heretic, and that's definitely not Korn. I wouldn't be the Greenskins, right? Or maybe, I guess it could be. They have Insane. Insane. A lot of Insanity, which I hated. But no heretics. I think it's... I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but it's extremely bad for me. And this is, like, unprecedented. It has to be Nuln, right? It has to be Nuln. Strong priests. He can just recruit Archlectors, which he will. He gets level 2 warrior priests. He's going to make a shit ton of these guys. So they're all going to be preaching. He's going to be preaching out his ass. And then he probably gets like some other bullshit. He took that throne as well, which was a big problem. Yeah, I don't know. You might get some other special shit that I can't stand. But needless to say, not going well for me on that front. But as we saw with our last game, it takes a long time to actually dom kill somebody. Especially if they are actively preaching in the surrounding area. But it's not good. The arena. Korn won the arena. So he's got a nasty slaughter priest now. With a champion's trident. Killed a shadow imp. Severely damaged. Blah, blah, blah. I think I should take that little force I just had, 147, and just go mop up the rest of what he's got here. Prevent any bullshit. We got you, so you can, just for right now, please, do some fucking blood sacrifice. Because Lord knows I need it. Okay, and lost an ogre. It's not great. He had a rage smith. Critically damaged. Likely gonna get popped open this turn. There's the Tomb Kings. And we're gonna go take this last bit and finish her up. I guess why don't you blood hunt then? It's not really a good idea to do it in your capital, but whatever, I just want to get it happening. Make it happen, man. Let's get a couple chieftains mixed in there too. What does Vampiria have exactly? 5 vampire bloodlines with mortal and undead servants. Powerful vampire supported by corporeal undead, ethereal spirits, human soldiers, strong death magic. Each fort can be granted to a bloodline, altering recruitment options. Uh-huh. Okay, so he has a shit ton of unit options. Jesus. Von Karstein Vampire Lords. That is such an awesome sprite. Also really fucking painful. I mean, man, what a thug right there. That's a strong thug. And it can fly. Sacred and vulnerable 10 out the gate. Death 3. With maybe some nature or glamour options. What the hell, man? 22 protection and its steed has 20 protection. Oh my goodness. Recuperation. Oh, it never heals. Well, then you'd probably want that, that one bless. Anyways. Yes. Let's keep it moving. He attacked Bargate for some stupid reason. And the Greenskins have gone to war with us. Just dipped their toes in there, but there he took over it completely with 200 troops. Great. 11 Orc Boar Charioteers getting 72 kills. You love to see it. Great. We gained a fortification in Bright Meadow. We rooted out a false prophet and heretic in Ermore River. And we have breached Forest of the New Faith. Great. I guess keep blood hunting here. Right, he just took the East Gate from me, which means bad news bears. Depends on how stupid we think he is. He could go in any direction. We have no guarantee. I could move on to him, but he's going to move, so that's pointless. Fucking, you know, take a risk. Alright, we got a fortification right here in Bright Meadow. I guess I can make troops here. But I'm probably going to make them here instead. We have a lot of recruitment possibilities here. I guess we'll get some ogres going too. I got 99 units in the garrison. Can't carry any more with these guys, so get me a chieftain or two. Get me a chieftain here. And I probably should bump up PD in all these spots. Anywhere that's not... Anywhere that's not there. Okay, yada, 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 yada. Oh, God. He went for the capital. Okay, well, certainly didn't expect that. I also didn't, for some reason, I decided not to storm the other one because I forgot. So he sent one Black Orc Big Boss in, which feels like something I would like misclick or something and do. We got Throg the Wintertooth and 8 Chaos Trolls. We attacked... No, we got attacked in Crow's Nest again. And lost my priest there. Awesome. Shadow Imp, Shadow Imp, Shadow Imp, Shadow Imp. And maybe we should actually fucking breach this now. Now... Okay, so we... Well, it's hard to say, really. We're gonna need another chieftain here. I'm not exactly sure what that was, but if he combines both of these armies onto us, which could very well happen, I think we just lose? That's pretty bad. But it's a lot of chaff, that's the thing. We need to, gotta consolidate here, hold an attack, hold and fire, hold an attack rear, hold and fire, whatever, hold an attack, hold an attack, hold an attack. Basically need to set this up as normal. Berserkers. Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter. We can stack it all on top of one another and hopefully they all get buffed. And just put all our moss body dudes together and they'll get something. They'll get something cooking. The only issue is we don't have any bless. So maybe you could throw a bless out or something. We got Throg. 150 leadership. He's a badass troll. With tight rain. Interesting. Regeneration 15%. This guy's pretty nice. But mostly we care about the 150 leadership at the moment. 'Cause I can benefit from that. Ooh, doggy, I can. He's got 16 combat speed. I don't know, just lump him in. Oh, shit. Well, we need a little bit. We gotta get the mammoths. And we want these. And now you're cooking with grease. Okay. I guess snag some more. Snag some more. What? He took this throne? Holy shit. Okay, that's surprising. That's surprising and honestly very good for me. I'm very glad he did that. Very, very glad. So now we're going to schedule all this. Hold and attack closest. Hold and attack rear. Hold and attack closest. Hold and fire closest. Hold and attack closest. Yeah, he's had a little bit of a... Yeah. Oh, he can even do fucking lines, baby. Holy shit. I don't know, maybe stacked on top of one another. They'll get there a little first. They still want to be in a box. It's something like that is pretty good. And then moss body. Whoops. Is that all I got for moss body? No, I got a third guy. Third guy here. Fine. Okay, yes. And then... Yeah, I mean, if they hit that, that's whatever. It's fine. Okay, that's fine. Oh boy, the greenskins, man. It's not one thing, it's another. Thank God no one else is going to war with me at the moment. Yeah, just wait. Let's see what happens. Research? Who gives a shit about research in this world? He attacked East Reach. Okay, well then this is nothing. I mean, I have PD, but I guess we see how PD does against his chaff. But it's really the chariots, those boar chariots. Miserable. We got him, though. Which makes the rest of the job a lot easier. Yeah, he won. I mean, we all figured that. But killing those charioteers. Excellent maneuvers. Battle of Fortress, Forest of the New Faith. Horn's finale, I guess. Moss body, moss body. Manticores, manticores. Moss body getting popped pretty quickly on those guys, but man, they did some damage. Pretty nice. We lost 1 dragon ogre, sad. 8 hunters, 4 warriors. Blah, blah. Khorne has been permanently vanquished. Nice to see. Even got his last shadow imp. Okay. Right. Well, that was good, I guess. Now we have to deal with the new problem. But this opens up our path to victory pretty cleanly. We take this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I don't have to fight any fucking fire snakes. I just have to fight stupid little green skins. So we're going to take Forest of the Dead. He might move out, but I think he's building a palisade there. So we'll put a stop to that real quick. And then I got you with another lineup of juicy men. As you do. Honestly, just forget that. I think that's good enough. And I want more moss body. That's what I've been making you all for. What do? You make moss body. Moss body, moss body, moss body, moss body. Moss body, moss body. Alright. Now this guy can't do lines. But that's okay. We don't need that too much. Moss body, more here, but also getting the mammoths is pretty strong. I won't argue. And possibly the chaos trolls. I think this guy's not part of my militia. Well, he's scheduled to be. Okay. Yeah, it might not be enough on the dragon ogres, but we'll see. Okay, move in, and then over here, it's like, do I want to move out of the fortress? Risk doing some shit? Actually, you guys should be... Fuck. Okay, for the record, do this, do this, do this. Done. Maybe one more berserker. Right. Yes. He's either going to move on to Khorne, try to take Southgate, or reinforce East Reach, which I think is what he's probably going to do. So we'll answer this call. Everyone's scripted there, blah, blah, blah. Remember those glory days when I could do lines? But they're chaos. Undivided. They don't believe in lines. It's fine. And then we're done here, so we gotta move everybody out. Get on out of here. And we gotta get over to East Reach. Methodically. Okay, okay, our Dominion's recovering a bit. That's good. That's good, that's good. I wonder if Nuln's getting hit up there by Vampiria and that's hurting him. He's faltering a little bit, but we're on the upscale here. We could... We lost Crow's Nest, yeah. You could build a temple here now. And away we go. It's like a really booming television in the background. Our god has arrived when we rejoice. We attacked Forest of the Dead, so this was the throne battle now. Which, he's got a lot of chaff, and I have a lot of fucking mammoths. So let's see how he does. Also, the Manticore's back there. Seeing if they can do some work. Oh, the mammoths going to town, baby. Dragon ogres going to town. Mammoths stomping on everything. Oh my god, get in there, boy. Oh, the Manticore back there having some trouble. He's getting swamped by asps. But the mammoths can't be stopped. Oh, yes. Glorious victory. We lost 2 of those Chaos Trolls, 2 Feral Manticores, 2 Mammoths, but not the Riders, so they're cheaper to get back. 10 Berserkers, 11 Hunters, 7 Warriors. He lost a hell of a lot more than that. What a big fucking mishmash of bullshit he had. He also had a shit ton of PD, which slowed us down. He attacked Verdura, and we lost. He's got a Slaughterer, a special hero with the Crown of Sorcery. He spreads chaos, and he's really nasty. 263 units. And I had just a token force sitting there with basically nothing. He did lose 56, but it's a lot of just bullshit. Like, you don't care about it. We attacked East Gate. I did? I did. Yes, I did. Okay, yes, I did. He moved all... Right, yeah. He attacked Khorne with a lot. So that means he's got 2 pretty massive armies. Lost my scouts. Oh, Nuln has the fucking Golden Lion. Of course he's steamrolling everything. What an ass. But now I have my god, for whatever good that does me. I can summon Flame Drakes. Summon Fire Ants. I guess I get a lot of Fire Ants, right? Okay, summon Fire Ants. It's something to throw into combat. Taking this was good. Holding it's gonna be another problem entirely. Yeah, he's gonna hit this with a lot, but his is mostly shit. I think strong PD does fairly well against him. But, oh boy, Verdura. It's only gonna survive for a few turns. I gotta send the main big army against the force at Khorne. And then we gotta send, what is this? 154. Probably at Eastreach. And we gotta spend a lot on PD. So I gotta get this up to like... I'll stay here for a turn. So I think I want a lot of my money on East Gate. Just in case he tries to cap that quickly. I think this is probably going to enforce Verdura. I think this is going to go probably to East Gate or South Gate. He's probably looking for... I mean, if he's based on this information and he's thinking very simply, Southgate is the most vulnerable thing you can move these to. But the AI knows all, so he knows where I'm moving. It's hard to say. We did get Force of the New Faith, but I have no money. I do have 76 units here, so let's get a chieftain there. And we do have 51 units here. And I do have a guy, but I think we wait a turn. Yeah, so I think we're just going to like search here and patrol. I think we are just waiting. Yeah, just wait a turn. It's tricky. I mean, he's never going to relent. That's the thing with these wars. They never fucking relent. They're never like, okay, that wasn't good for me. It wasn't good for you. Let's shake hands. It's always just like, well, I hate you and everything you stand for, and I will sacrifice my entire existence to make sure you suffer a bit. So he attacked us in East Gate. Because I told you he sees all. I mean, yeah. Like, it was the smart move that a player would probably make. For that being, because I was almost certainly going to move out. And it's the smart move if you're the AI and you know what's going to be moving. But as a dumb AI, it's like, why would you attack that? And that's how you know they see everything. We attacked East Reach, flawless. We attacked Corn, not so flawless, but pretty good. We only lost 3 of the Feral Manicores. They're strong, but they're hard to keep alive, man. And I'm probably not moss bodying all of them. And even then, yeah, they really would prefer regeneration over moss body. But, I mean, fuck, we killed 150 and we lost 12, so I'll take that to the bank. He attacked the Forest of the Dead from that fort. He lost 102, I lost 3. This is the problem with Black Crag, and this is what I really struggled with. All you have is just a bunch of shitty chaff, and I don't know how you make it work. Especially with the Warhammer mod, where the general quality of units is a lot higher than vanilla. We have breached we got breached in Verdura. But he just stormed that, so I guess we gotta... Oh, God. 117 versus 190. Maybe. The answer is maybe. Oh, no, we got this as well. Okay, thank God. Then we're all good. All good in the hood. Okay, Corn. Shit. I guess East Gate. How's his army numbers looking here? Plummeting. Jesus. Maybe we can just beat him. Yeah. We might have the economy here. Honestly, I might end the video here. We haven't done too many two-parters because I'm always like trying to finish in one video, but a lot of these games aren't meant to be done in like 2.5 hours. So I might end the video here. It gives us a good spot to, well, I guess we'll end one more turn and see how these battles go. Okay, that's good. And you get to Corn. Oh, we can load up on troops here, yeah. Not really load up. I got a big fucking mishmash here of shit. I like barely have a front line. I just have a lot of dragon ogres because they don't die and everything else dies. But, yeah. Oh, and I guess you could now break out with your moss body spammers. I mean, fuck, moss body on everything, baby. We love it. I mean, you give me a nature 1 and water 1 mage for cheap. That's what I'm... I mean, there's no question about it. There's no question what's happening. It's a big fucking mishmash. I don't know what to do. Just get in there. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess. I think we mostly care about the manticores and the dragon ogres. Throw one more over here, but I don't want you to buff those guys. We don't care about those guys. Okay. Yes, now please break the siege. Big bada boom battle. Alright, I think that'll do it. I'm just gonna go ahead and put some more PD here. And we are good to go. Oh, I didn't look at how many fire ants we're getting. Okay, the Battle of Eastgate. No, this wasn't what I wanted to watch. This was a steamroll. Yeah, this is... Right. If I lost anything on that, I'm going to be very upset. Good. He attacked Forest of the Dead, but we defeated his shit with PD. Yep, that's how it's going to go from now on. And then the battle in Verdura. Let's see this bad boy. He's got quite a bit, including this Slaughterer, or whatever his name is. Yeah, Slaughterer. And he's got a giant. But he's also got a lot of chaff shit. And I got fucking mammoths and manticores and all sorts of stuff. Just fly onto this guy. Why do you do these things to me? Oh, get that giant, Dragon ogres are just kind of running rampant, killing skeletons and clay soldiers. But the mammoths are working on that chaff hard, stomping on those orcs. Greenskins are getting caught up on these stupid clay soldiers. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Manticores are still flying around, but getting popped because they're hard to keep alive. And then the Slaughterer. Come on, baby. Smack 'em big. Oh, here we go. Smack 'em big. Boom! Boom! Beautiful. That's a victory right there. We lost 1 Chaos Troll, 3 Manticores, 1 Mammoth Rider and Mammoth, 15 Berserkers, 8 Hunters, 14 Warriors, and a Reaver. He lost 156. Probably more than that, as I don't think he had anywhere to retreat to. Probably lost everything. Swords of Chaos granted in Khorne. Oh yes, that's right! Our new Supreme unit we get. Ho 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 ho! Warrior of Chaos Undivided. 22 protection, 13 defense, 15 HP, 12 MR, 16 morale, 14 attack, 19 slashing damage, and can promote into a Sword of Chaos Warrior. Which are sacreds with runed swords. I mean, I could just buy them if I had a temple here, which I should. 70 gold, 35 resources. But these are... they're the same resource count, but half the gold cost. They're pretty close. I mean, honestly, I guess if I had a temple, I probably would just buy the Sword of Chaos Warriors. Because I don't think gold is really my biggest problem. And we can also get the fucking Knights. Oh my god. Again, with Moss Body, it's just like, what can possibly kill these things? As far as the AI is concerned, obviously. Yes. So we will want that. For right now, though, we will get many of these, because I don't have a temple there. Alright, I'm going to end off here. We're in a very strong position, assuming we don't go to war with anyone else. And I would send off NAPs, except I'm very worried about my Dominion. So I'm just kind of hoping that no one goes to war with me. The real question mark is the Tomb Kings, because I feel like Altdorf's at war with Mindenheim. Nuln's at war with Vampiria. Khorne's gone. The Greenskins are at war with me, but the Tomb Kings are maybe also at war with Mindenheim. Kinda hard to see. Altdorf's on the losing side. Vampiria's going down, but the Tomb Kings are just fucking unopposed. They're not losing like anything in battles. So that's my concern, is that he's just gonna be like, well, I don't like this guy, and I'm just gonna start taking his shit. But I don't have to eliminate the Greenskins. I really don't. All I have to do is hold off on the Forest of the Dead. And if I could just get like a nice bottleneck here, like again, PD basically saves me from them. I'm not interested in wiping them out. But I have to take this, which will be kind of nasty. And then I have to take these two. So I can't make an NAP with him or anything, even if I wanted to. Because I have to tear through his shit to get to here. So I have to take this, this, and this. These are the three that I have to take. But I'm probably also going to take this. Because then I can basically just, yeah, PD up like these three spots pretty heavily. And he'll have trouble along with this. So that's the plan. Fire Ants, I do get quite a few of them. 21 HP, 14 protection, 50 morale. They're size 6, they're undisciplined. But they have this 14 piercing sting attack that does 5 armor negating poison. Not amazing, but again, for how many I can just spam out, I suppose it's not bad. I think the fact that he's here is going to help with my Dominion spread and keep me alive. Like I said, it's very hard to dom kill someone. We tried really hard in the last game on Dur Halam or whatever, and we still didn't do it before we won the game. But yeah, so far it's going well. I mean, I'm a little bummed because I don't think we're really engaging with Norsca's actual unique mechanics of like the coastal raiding and stuff. Because I was meant to like start raiding these spots like from across the sea by sailing across, and then you just take them, and then you don't do PD, you don't do anything, you just leave, and then they take it back, but then you're continuously raiding them. That's how that's supposed to work. Because I played a game and Norsca just immediately started raiding all my coastal sites. And then I had to go there and patrol for a while, and you have a chance of stopping it. Like, you have a 30% chance per turn if unrest is low. So if he raids a whole bunch, it can be really annoying to root them all out. And he's getting a lot of benefits from that, and you're getting more unrest, and so on and so forth. So it's a really cool mechanic, but I just didn't think we got to benefit from it all. Partly due to this map just not having many coastal areas. Yeah, and you know, just not many like water connections for me to benefit from and stuff. Oh, you could just go do... Oh, okay, okay. But again, that's fucking sight unseen there. That's scary. Yeah, that's scary. We finally got unrest here. I think we killed the boar, so that's good. Anyway, I gotta stop this. Good stuff, though. My name is Mangg. Game watching has been Dominion 6 with Norsca. Chaos Undivided. I'll see you fine folks in the next part.